Hello, everybody. I'm here, running through the house, but here. Hello. How is everybody? Glad to have you all here. As you can see, I got the chat working again, so yay. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Hello, Kayatic, Zula, Bard, Data Bob. How is everybody? Okay. I'm here mostly on time for once. That's kind of nice, right? I made it. Okay. As per the title, as you can see here, it's Anima farming. We're gonna do some Anima farming Friday. That's exactly what we're doing. Yep. Boop. So that's what we're gonna go do. So welcome everybody, glad to have you all here. Happy Friday, or Saturday, depending on where y'all live. And let's get into it. Yes. Yes indeedy. Alright. Okay, so I'm going to be doing some anima farming because I need a lot of anima. I have all 4 characters to get animatized. Well, technically like 2.5 because my main is already done here. He's been done for a while. Well, thank you so much for the sub. And look, I got my kitty working again. Yay! Oh, and the stretch, and the stretchies. Thank you so much for the sub, Zula. Nope, that was from the... I mean, you too, but Ray Woot. Thank you so much for the support, because thanks to folks like you, I can keep working and doing what I'm doing, so thank you so much! Oh, excellent. And thank you so much for the follow, Julia. Super appreciate you being here. Hope you enjoy your stay. Not yet. I hope to sub again ASAP though. All good, Zula. I mixed your name up because the sound alert was back to back from the thing. But yes, stretch and posture, everyone. De-shrimpify yourself as well. It is time. Yes. No worries, crazy timing. It was crazy timing. I was like, wait, what? All good, all good. So I'm running around as crazy like usual IRL trying to get things switched. I'm adjusting my skin therapy treatment from evenings to mornings. So I just came back from town. Whirlwind 3-hour trip. So, yep. Been trying to get that settled while still also trying to make it on time for stream. Barely. Gonna have to leave a little earlier next time, we'll put it that way. Hello, J Fox. How are you doing? Glad to have you back with us, as always. Oh, is my back sounds like the shrimp sound clip? Yeah, I needed to stretch, I think. Right? See? I thought it was pretty accurate. My back does that sometimes, too. Although usually for me, it's my hips. Because I'm an old lady, I guess. I'm all like, oh, my hip! Although I haven't really had much of a problem with it lately because I've really been upping the collagen in my diet. And because I don't produce joint fluid very well, apparently. So, yeah. Ooh, a gold one. Pretty. Hello, Silver Darling. Hello, how are you doing? Glad to see you in stream. Hello, Saga. How are you? Oh, hi there! To you too. Welcome to some anima farming. Whee! Everyone's favorite thing, right? You could hear the sarcasm, I hope. It's okay, I don't mind. Do you use collagen powder? I use multiple kinds of collagen. I use collagen powder. I have bone broth, which has natural collagen in it. I make that in a drink. I add it all together. I use MTC oil, which kind of helps with that too. I also take flaxseed with my coffee, and I take what's it called? There's a proper word. sea collagen. It's basically like fish and stuff in gel format that has the flavor masked by pomegranate peptide. So I take a lot because what I've learned about myself and why I have to do skin therapy as well is it's related. I have bad skin and bad joints because my body doesn't produce collagen, like its fluids properly, which includes spinal fluid. So I'm like, oh, that's why my neck hurts a lot. I see. And ever since I've really kicked up the stuff and then been taking a lot more collagen, it's basically overdosing, but my body's been loving it. I've been feeling so much better. So it's been working. It's been working. I thought this looked familiar. Yes, it does. The MCT oil and powder mixed into drinks is what I use. It's pretty easy that way. It is, especially with oh, this guy's been attacked. I do it like with the bone broth, and I put it all kind of together for the most part. It actually tastes really good together. It's like a big ol' delicious soup. So crunchy spine, pretty much, and I'm trying to not have crunchy spine. But it's been working, and it's been absolutely wonderful. And actually, all of it tastes really good, because I'm very much that person, like, even if it's good for me, if it doesn't taste good, I'm not gonna do it, because ew. So, it's been going pretty good, though. Good results. I as well get the bird. Let's see, let's get some bunnies going on here. Oh, hello, Lazy Cloud. How are you? Glad to have you here. Still getting through the SL campaign. It is a slog. It's definitely a long one. Like, I really enjoyed the SL campaign the first couple times, but it's not very good in terms of repeatable. It's really not, which is unfortunate. Because thematically it's really cool, but yeah, no, what do you do? It's okay. The fact that my spine cracks like a glow stick yet refuses to actually glow. Much disappointed. Could you imagine? Oh, that would be pretty hilarious. Although if you cracked your spine and it started glowing, I would be absolutely concerned. I wonder if old gods do that. It's canon. You can crack an old god like a glow stick. I'm going with it now. It's canon. It's in my head canon now. Yes. But anyway, so I've been trying to get IRL all adjusted. That way my evenings are more open for other work, and I'm not running around in the evening constantly after stream. I want to do it before stream. So, you know. Kraken Latte versus Spinal Kraken. Yes, pretty much. Hello, Aileroon. Glad to have you here. Oh, bird time. Thank you so much for the resub, Aileroon. Super appreciate your continued support. Because thanks to folks like you, I can keep working and doing what I'm doing. So, ooh, I got a schematic. That's for engineering. Oh, right, because I dropped mining and picked up engineering. I was like, why am I'm not in it. Oh, yes, I am. Okay, never mind. I am now, apparently. Works out. I would just rename myself to 6, and those of you who catch that reference, I love you. I don't, I'm sorry. I'm pretty terrible with references, to be fair. Where are you going? Oh, got you. You got the key. You got the key. I don't know the rest of that song. Is that the one down inside? It is. Okay, well. That's okay, we can get this one over here. Oh, Otaris is down there. We should go grab him. Because Silvery Dew needs all the rares. I only need a couple of them. Guess I should actually turn that back on, speaking of. Shadowlands on. Oops. There we go. Yes. I got so many keys. I feel that. It's kind of like, that reminds me how apparently you know the keys from Forbidden Reach? Everyone that you get from like the rares and stuff. And you need them for the vault. the Zscara Vault, however you pronounce that. Well, apparently they added it to a vendor so you can buy it from for resources now, which is nice. But like, I'm like, haha, I wish I could give my keys away. I have over 700 of them. I might have used them actually. How many am I up to now? Or down to, rather. Where's my keys? They're near somewhere. There they are. 650. I have exactly 650. Like, can I like give these away? I'm done with the vaults. I don't need them anymore. I have a lot of keys. I don't know what to do with them. Keeping them for now, but like, that's a lot of keys. Oh well. Battlestar Galactica, the main silent lady. Oh, it's 6. Man, I haven't seen Battlestar Galactica in forever. I need to watch that again. I'll take them. I know, I wish I could give my keys to you. I just give them to you because you still need the vault. But alas. But either way, at least you can buy the vault keys, the Scare Vaults on the Forbidden Reach keys from a vendor there now, apparently. So for those of you that still need it, random fact of the day. I actually went and looked, but I trust other people. Oh, let's see, we got, the Spood, Mother Festus. As in model number 6. Ah, nice. Holy smokes, had a lot of keys. It is, it is. BSG is one of my all-time favorite sci-fi shows. It is definitely a good one. I don't remember much of it. That means it's time to watch it again. I usually will watch a series again if there is a lot that I'm forgetting. Like, oh, you know, I don't remember much about that series anymore. Time to go watch it again. So it works out. Advantage of going to the store and going to skin therapy in the morning, though, is I can go by the coffee shop. And I got me a delicious coconut blended. Thank you so much for the follow, Scrogador. Glad to have you here, and I hope you enjoy your stay. I know I said it a long time ago, but the speed stones for the Onyx Amulet is still pretty great for alts running old raids. Nice. I don't think I've even unlocked that on all my alts. I've only done it on my main. There we go. So many spiders. Spiders. That's okay. Love your videos. Thanks for staying on top of Let me start over. Thank you for staying on top of content. I don't know why that was hard to say. You are very welcome, Scrogador, and thank you so much for being here, and thanks for enjoying my content. Glad people are still watching me after all these years. Makes me feel old, even though it's only been 4. That's a long time in technology years. I watched Babylon 5 not too long ago. I need to see that one again, too. I haven't seen that one since I was a teen. And I didn't really appreciate it enough, I think, as a teen. Now as an adult, I think I would like Babylon 5 a lot more. That one's a lot more thinky, less flashy, I feel like. More political nuances and stuff. And I think I would appreciate it more now that I'm old. Define old, though. 30 or older, I would say. I'm 31, so I feel old. Good to know my druid runs with a speed set and farms old content, but maybe an amulet would be wise to add. Yeah, it'd definitely be good for a speed set. Near you. For me, the Onyx Amulet plus Speed File was a really game changer for clearing A&R and Mythic Solo with my DK. Oh, that's a good idea. That's true. That's a good point. Because that's kind of my problem, is doing, Did I skip a treasure? I did. Doing A&R. I've kind of not really bothered farming and Taurus just yet, even though all of it's very easy, just because of A&R, because I do need A&R for the Mog. She drops a couple of tier, I think, so still. Just haven't gotten around to that. But that's okay. That's not... Raid and Dungeon Mog farming isn't very high on my list yet. It's a big thing that, like, I want to finish all the other things, like rep and like mounts, and get silver all caught up too, and then we can start, and she's not very far behind me. I want to finish the Shadowlands stuff, get that done, and then, because once I switch over to raid and dungeon farming. You all hold your hats. We're gonna be going crazy. Cray. Yeah, it's gonna be great. Because I'm fairly sure I'm older. Haha, child. I know I'm definitely a child to some of you, so it's okay to be 31 again. I know. It's okay. 20 with 12 years of XP. Perfect. What are you two, oh, what are my top 2 zones to level in? Ah, well that's an easy answer for me. Valsharon, High Mountain. Yep. Expect to see a lot of them forever. At least until they bring back Threads of Fate or unlock the Shadowlands campaign or something. And let us level with Lobies and Dragonflight. Yes. See my ears waggle? That's my eyebrows waggling. Yeah. It's very hard to do. I might need to turn up the sensitivity on that, actually. Oh dear, is Saga Grandma old? Grandma Saga. That'd be cute. Grand Saga. I gotta call you the Grand Saga now. That sounds cool. Can't lie. Here we go. A and R? No, A and R? Yes, a wink. Nice. I do sometimes joke about my guild's being my guild's grandma though, because I'm likely the oldest woman in it now. Totally understandable. What's inside? We're not gonna go in there. Yeah, when I realized there was a speed file, that was enough for me to do it, but I still had to watch a YouTube guide on it. Yeah, it's a bit of a, it's still a bit fickle if you're trying to do it completely solo. It's been a while since I've tried it though, and I know Silver is pretty dang ninja with stuff, especially raid mechanics, so I feel like her and I could probably do it. But that's a future us problem, as I like to say. I.e. a problem I'm not going to worry about right now. I've been a guild clan tribe mom since I was like 16. Even when I just play with like the other people, I end up being the camp mom. Oh, that just means you have a sweet personality. That means you're very caring. So if anything, it's a compliment. That's cute though. I love it. Is this guy up? He is. Where's... Rrr. Eyebrows, ears, same thing on a Kraken apparently. Pretty much. Well, cause like technically, like, it looks like I have eyebrows, but I mean, like, if the eyebrows were, you know, actual eyebrows on this model, I don't think you could tell very well, to be honest. Especially since my eyes can get so big. Thank you so much, Arima Rowo, for the follow. Probably totally butchered your name, I'm sorry. Glad to have you here, and I hope you enjoy your stay. There we go. But I liked it because it makes my they're technically fins, but they look like ears, more expressive, you know? I can do this. Or do this. Grumpy. I love that I can get squinty. And they're individual. Heh, heh, heh. Don't mind me. When I first got this model, I made faces, I swear, for hours in the camera to see how it worked. It was great. I do not have a single maternal bone in my body, but I'll absolutely call some of the Gillies Raiders children. I feel that. How you can fly there? There is an achievement to unlock flying. I don't remember what the achievement is, but it's like a little mini meta. Where are the... Here it is. But there's a mini meta that you can do here in Zereth Mortis, and it'll unlock flying for you. I'm the opposite. I've got such a motherly disposition it confuses people sometimes. I'm probably somewhere in the middle. I don't like children, but I'm not gonna be like super anti either. I mean, I will in secret, but you know. If I have to, I can be a good mommy. I'm a very good pet mom. Does that count? Did we do the thing? We did. Excellent. Oh, no worries. It's fine. Good. Glad to have you here, Remo. Your model is so adorable and funny, though. They did a good job with it. Fun to watch without being distracting. Yes, thank you. That's exactly what I wanted this model, too. Like, what I wanted out of it. Because I really wanted a V2 model that wasn't going to be like distracting or in your face or invasive. Just there, you know? They're cute, but you can still watch the game and not feel like it's taking over the whole thing, because that's kind of my dislike, I guess, for a lot of other models. Hey! Come here. I got the sword for you. Ha ha ha! Green sword. Congrats. I'm so glad we can trade those now. Isn't that cool looking? Oh, I love that sword so much. Perfect. Okay. Where are we at here? I'm a good auntie? Perfect. See, that's like the best, whatever you call it. The best neutral point, I suppose. Compromise, that's the word. That's what I'm looking for. Is being an auntie. It looks great with the inky black potion, very glowy. True, this place is quite lovely with the inky black potion. I don't know if I'll be able to see treasures as well if I put one on. Maybe I'll go ahead and put one on, just for funsies. Spice it up a little bit. Now for the real question, will the avatar gain seasonal hats in the future? That is a good idea. I do have this hat. I have my OG hat from my OG avatar. That I can wear in the winter. I wouldn't mind other hats though. Might have to hit up, Thank you so much for the follow. Proxo. Welcome, glad to have you here, and I hope you enjoy your stay. Where did I put all those? I am blind, apparently. Oh, there they are. Chug. Ooh. Ooh, that's really dark. How thematic. Alright. Yeah, that sword looks really cool. I like those swords so much. Those are cool. Alright. We're gonna fly around in the dark for a little bit. Oh, it's so pretty. Oh, it gets rid of the hexagon patterns, though. That's unfortunate. If it kept them on top of the stars, that'd be really lovely. Oh, where are we at, though? What are we doing here? Okay, treasures, right. Looking for treasures. World quest, we don't want that. Nope, here's treasures. Treasure, treasure, treasure. There it is. Treasure. Oh, where are we at here? It allows you to interact / react visually, but not be in all our faces. Exactly. Yes. Yes. Exactly. You get me, Zula. My wife isn't the most maternal either, but my son is my world. She likes to do the stuff I don't like, and I'll take care of my kid. I'm also a nurse, so kind in my bones. Makes total sense. Perfect. Hey, as long as it works out, that's what matters. There we go. Which scares me because I don't particularly like kids, but I will tolerate a select few for a very limited time. Yep, you and me are pretty much the same on that one, Saga. I feel ya. Not really into kids myself. I'm very good with them. It's not like I'm not. It's just, if I had the option, I probably wouldn't be around them. Here we go. Not to say I don't love all of you. You guys are like my kids, my little cracklets. I hope for the same in my own VTube avatar if I get around to getting one and actually streaming. Totally understandable. It definitely takes a lot of setup. Like, it's not hard per se. It's just for me, the whole streaming scheme was a big learning curve. Alright, I want lightness. I like the brightness. Back to the bright. Let's see. The cruel irony is that I'm good with them, though. Yeah, same. I feel you. Right there with you. Krakenkin, woo! Yes! Mom, give me 20 bucks for V-Blocks. V-Bucks? I tried. I don't know. It's okay. Oh, did you do the dishes, though? I mean, you don't get paid till you do the dishes. That's right, I'm that type of mom. Dun dun dun. Yeah, work for your money. Here we go. Good with them because you don't have to be around them all the time, maybe. True. I didn't, ha! Ha, gotcha, Aileron. Got you! And I'm good with them in a way most people don't think about. I don't treat them as children. There is that too, yeah. I like to treat children as adults, you know, within reason. They seem to like me because of it. And I don't blame them. I hated that as a kid, being babied and talked down to like I'm a child. That's stupid. I mean, some kids might not be the brightest, but not all of them. Hello, Greenheart Goddess. Hey there. And hello, Crack. And hello, Greenheart Goddess. Welcome. Glad to have you here. How are you doing? See, this is inside, isn't it? There we go. Thank you so much for the follow, Miss Pockets. Welcome. Glad to have you here, and I hope you enjoy your stay. This blended coconut mocha is absolutely delicious. I'm too lazy to make blendeds, so I just buy them whenever I'm in town. All I know is that my niece and nephew claim that they enjoy spending time with me because I don't talk down to them at all. Yep, there you go. Yep, that's it right there. Nailed it. Thank you so much for the sub, Captain Fos. Super appreciate your support because thanks to folks like you, I can keep working and doing what I'm doing. So, thank you so much. Excellente. Doing dishes is literally the chore I loathe most. I'd rather clean the toilet with my face. See, I'm the opposite. I hate dealing with the bathroom, but I would much rather do the dishes. But then again, I have a dishwasher, so we just rinse it off and put it inside. Where is... Come here, you. You. Come. I'm doing good. Leveling up the allied rices. Allied rices? They're allied rices now, apparently. Allied races. Currently a Lightforge Paladin. How about you? How are you doing? I am doing fabulous. Thank you for asking. Just got home. Got me a delicious blended coconut mocha. Got my bestie here with me. In game. And we are farming Anima. Whoop. Not the most exciting content in the world, I know. But it's going to feel nice once it's done. Can I be out of combat now? Fine. That's okay. Come on, Silver. Where you go? Use your ring. There we go. So I will do things. Oh wait, let me back up. I'm also the cool aunt who is into the same stuff as them, so that helps, I guess. That's definitely a good point. Yep. I feel like we're kind of in that awkward time period where like some of the generations before us don't like video games because it wasn't during their time, and then like we're pretty much into it as like a lot of like millennials or Gen Xers. And then like after that, that's like just part of normal daily culture. So it's kind of in that tech shift between the gens here. And of course, you know, that's not speaking for everyone, but generalizing. And so I think, because I'm the only one in my family that really plays games the most. My brothers kind of do once in a while. My parents really don't. So it's, you know, I get it. So I'll do things like play Pokemon Go with the neighborhood kids while wearing a bright yellow Pikachu Kigurumi. That's adorable. Honestly, I would probably do the same thing if I lived in town. Allied rice is in a tornado. Hey now. You're not wrong, but hey. I literally can't hear anything. There's ads playing for 2 minutes. Ah, rip. I'm sorry. Joys of ads. I don't know how you can farm Anima this hard. I spent 2 hours in Zareth. It killed me. I hated Shadowlands. But the thing is, I need over 1 million Anima for only 1 toon. Yep. Well, I think it's just because I enjoyed it. I liked Shadowlands. Yes, it had a lot of flaws, but I still liked it for what it was. But I guess that's just kind of me as a person. It's very, very difficult to get me to hate something. Like, even my least favorite expansion, Mists of Pandaria, there are things about it I like. It just has the least amount of things I like compared to other expansions. So, because if there was actually something I actively hated in World of Warcraft, I probably wouldn't play it. Oh, tiny little gnome rogue! Hello! Look at that! Cute. But it helps too, I think, that Silver is back in action. Back in black, as they say. And she's been doing it with me, so. So technically, when I'm not streaming and I'm Anima farming with her, her and I are just RPing the whole time. It's amazing. It's pretty great. Oh. I love Legion and Shadowlands. It's so packed full of content. It really is. Shadowlands has no shortage of things to do, that's for sure. We're going to be farming, we're going to be doing stuff for a while. And it's not just because of the Anima stuff. Like, once we finally unlock everything in all 4 of our alts, that's when the real work begins. Because we'll have all the content unlocked. It's going to be great. I'm so looking forward to it. Here it is. I have a Pikachu hoodie as well. I used to have one. I think I still have my Zelda hoodie. My old one from, like, when I was a kid. But my... Oops, I can't get that one. My Zelda hoodie, it had, like... Or Pikachu hoodie, rather. It had the ears on the hood, you know? Got it from Hot Topic as, like, a teen. I wore the crap out of that one, though. It's done. I've not had that for a long time. I literally wore it until it had holes in it. I loved that hoodie. It was my favorite. I guess it was technically more of a zip-up because it technically had, like, the half zipper. But still, I loved it. Bright yellow. It was great. I liked Pikachu before it was cool. OMG, you stream? I do indeed. Niktos, welcome. Glad to have you here. Hopefully I said your name properly. Welcome, welcome. I do stream, I do. Only for a couple hours, but 5 days a week. So glad you could catch me live. Let's see. Us millennials will have the most fun when we're old, plus a lot of things to do with younglings since we're so open to tech and gaming. Very true. That is a very, very good point. Ow. Break my knees. Yeah, I don't care that other adults look at me funny. The random 8-year-old kid who got bullied at school for liking Pokemon loved me for it. Aww. That's adorable. See, that's the best kind of person. That you can still be friends with someone, or at least able to make friends, regardless of age. I feel like so many people are ageist. Which I understand. You know, on some things, like, there definitely should be some sort of age barrier, but... And just playing Pokemon and enjoying things? Come on. To be honest, Shadowlands kind of killed my guild. They all left to play FF, and Warrior gameplay was meh. Totally understandable. Totally understandable. Okay, we got Protector, the first one's over here. So we need V with the dots and N. So we need... Here's N. Perfect. Beatimus. Excellent. Where are we at here? Back in silver. Yes, silver is back in silver, exactly. You were so excited while we ran around on your Pokestop just catching stuff. That's cute. Heck, you can spend forever in Shadowlands just by grinding a VoD rep. You can! Not wrong. I haven't even started on that yet. So sad they took Ash out of the show. I heard. I haven't watched it since I was a kid, to be honest, but... Well, I guess he's gotta retire at some point. You said it right! Yay! Yay, I'm glad. Nyctos. It looked like fructose. So I'm like, Nyctos. Perfect. My ad stopped on time for me to hear about Pokemon clothes. My mom made my brother and I Pikachu costumes for Halloween one year. We were so cute. Aw, that's adorable. That is cute. There we go. That sounds dope. Right, yeah. Grandpa, want to play this game with me? Only if you can handle yourself, noob, or get wrecked. Get good, scrub. Like, Mom, Grandpa's being mean to me. He told me a scrub. And she's like, well, get good. Can't believe we're in that culture now. I'm mad they did Ash dirty and didn't give him a proper send-off. Really? Aww. Yeah, see, I haven't really, like, watched it. Oops, I didn't want the boob monster. Oh, well. Guess I'm getting this guy. You could tell that with Journeys, they were just so over Ash existing and wanted him gone. Really? Oh, that's unfortunate. No, there's on Twitter, I've been seeing someone do a little comic with Ash's mom and Jessie going on like a Pokemon adventure together, and I'm like, I would watch that. I need this series now. I do. I really do. Because the comic is so adorable. So, I like reading it. That is a plus side of MMOs. Most of the time no one bothers to ask about age or really care about it, so teenagers play with grandparents. Looking forward to gaming more with my little one. She already does Minecraft with me. Aw, that's sweet. Perfect. Well, hopefully you guys have a good mom and child gaming relationship. Sniff. I'm not making fun, I promise. I think it's sweet. I wish my parents would play video games with me. I used to play Super Mario Brothers 3 on the NES, the original Nintendo Entertainment System, with my dad when I was a kid. But that's about the most we ever did, honestly. They're just not into it. He and I used to have a lot of fun with that, though. He would come home from work and I'd totally wait and play for it. And that was back before you could save it. Because, I don't know if you knew this or not, but back in my day, you couldn't save it. You just had to try to go as far as you could. And pray that the nest didn't frickin' freeze while you're on, like, World 8. Still salty. Still salty. Ah. Oh, well. Currently playing some Minecraft again. Always a game I come back to. I haven't played Minecraft in so long. I know Silver plays Minecraft with her boyfriend a little bit, too. Oh, gotta sneeze. Hold on. Woof! There we go. Random sneeze attack. Anyway. When Pokemon became popular here, I was already too old at the time. But as an adult, I've played some of the games and such. Awesome. They took Ash out of Pokemon? They did. He retired, I believe. I don't know much about it myself, just besides the fact that he did, so. I also got Pokemon Go as a prescription of sorts by my doctor a few years ago to trick myself into getting outside and walking around for a bit. Really? Fibromyalgia sometimes makes things that hard. Got you. Well, hey, I mean, I'm honestly sure that's helped a lot of people like that. It is a pretty good idea if you use it for exercise. I would do it here, but I don't get cell service for like 15 minutes like away from me, so I've never played Go. I don't want to give spoilers, but Ash sorta got a good send-off. Yeah, I don't know. I haven't watched the series since the original first couple seasons. I wasn't super into the series. I love the games, and I loved the manga, but I was never really into the show, personally. But I think that's kind of me, though. I'm not really into a lot of, like, TV shows or cartoon. I've seen some, and there are some that I do love, but I get bored, I think, watching TV because I have to, like, sit and watch it. So if I do watch something, it's, like, on my second screen, and I'm not entirely paying attention. So, you know. I haven't watched or played or watched Pokemon since I was a kid, but that's sad to hear. It is. It definitely is. Back in my day, Pokemon was linear and there was no open world concept. You went one way. One way only. True. That is true. In the old ones. Yeah. You didn't have much of an option. I was always back in the old ones though, speaking of old Pokemon games, I was that kid that I hated using Pokemon, like in the original oldies, as HM slaves or whatever you want to call them. For HM moves, because you couldn't delete them back in the day. You can now. But, so I would refuse to get Flash. And I would go through that whole tunnel. I had it memorized. And I would go through the whole tunnel in the dark. I had it memorized. It was pretty great. The one that goes to Lavender Town, you know? So, I was that kid. I was that kid, just because I refused to waste it. First time I see a Kraken have a sneeze attack. Yeah, well, you know. I'm technically floating in air, so it's gonna happen. I'm sorry, but I was more than curious to see what the avatar would do during the sneeze, but bless you anyways. No, it's okay. Yeah, if she can't see my eyes, like I turn away far enough, she'll just kind of go into sleep mode. It's kind of funny. There we go. Yeah, my doc was like, so you just walk around and catch Pokemon? Yes, do it. Do it more. That's honestly hilarious. Because of some of my mental stuff, I struggle with being outside and or social, so a game like Pokemon Go I can get kind of lost in and not think about it too much. Hey, that totally makes sense. Those are kind of the best. That's why I like, if I do like any sort of exercise, kind of why I like treadmills. I used to be a jogger when I was younger. I used to but I used to work near a track, and I would go, a nature track, I would go use it a lot. But I liked it because I could just turn my brain off. I didn't have to think about it. If I have to think about my exercise, I'm probably not going to do it because I'm sitting there going, I don't like this, I don't like this, I don't like this, like constantly. So, the ones where I don't have to think, that's like the best. That's why like a treadmill or something works great for me. I can watch something and not pay attention. Pokemon Go was awesome from a social and physical activity standpoint, even with the whole hate it got. Really? Were there? Well, I guess there were probably people who would hate anything, to be honest. I always thought it was pretty well received. Bored I am. Totally understandable. The first season of the show is genuinely hot garbage, only held up by nostalgia, and gets really good for Gen 2 to 4, then fell off a bit when 4 kids stopped doing it. Then Gen 7 was, in my opinion, the worst thing there was, especially with the art style. And then Gen 8 Journeys was actually fantastic. So, really roller coaster ride, it sounds like. Yeah, I've only seen like the first couple seasons, maybe 3 at the most. And I was a kid at the time. And that was back when like the translation from Japanese to English was just terrible back in that era. I'm like, even as a kid, I was like, yeah, I'm pretty sure those aren't jelly donuts. I'm pretty sure those are rice balls. But, you know, whatever. What would I know? Oh, well. What? I know I had a problem. I would take him in and out of the box, and I would, like, know, like, 4 HMs. Yeah, I did that in later ones. I got over it, but I didn't like it. Because everyone in my school called him an HM slave, and I'm like, I don't want a slave. That's so mean. So, I refused to have one as a kid. It was it was only Flash. I could only get away with not using Flash. But, you know. Oh, now you can now buy the Scaraval keys for 50 Dragonelle supplies from the renowned vendors on the Forbidden Reach. Nice. Yeah, I heard that too. Pretty cool, right? Sleepy Kraken is the cutest. I'm glad. If she sneezes, the avatar inks herself. That would be pretty hilarious, to be honest. To add that little effect. My knees don't agree with jogging and walking for too long / treadmills. Yeah, totally understandable. They bend too far the wrong way, so I fall on myself if I walk. Or fall on my face if I walk on a treadmill and my hips will give out. Well, that's not good. Yeah, I definitely don't then. I'm kind of young, so the first Pokemon show I watched was when it was back with the Black and White games and World. I loved it. Yeah, I haven't seen any of those. Y'all are making me want to get back into Pokemon. I think, as much as I do love Pokemon, I think my love for it kind of declined a little when they moved away from letting you have the national dex in the games. Because the thing I liked to do about Pokemon, it wasn't the battling. Was actually the collecting. You know, the old school gotta catch them all. I liked getting every single Pokemon and transferring them up through the generations back when you could do that. You kind of still can, but it's different. But you could have the national dex, which means you could catch all of them. And they stopped doing that, understandably, I guess, because there's so many now, but you can't get the national dex even unlocked in current gen anymore, and I'm very, very disappointed. So it just really kind of killed it for me. I still play, but I only play long enough really to get like the favorite ones out of it, of the new Pokemon, complete the game, you know, in terms of story, and then call it good. Which really is unfortunate, because I love to play hours of those. Oh well, that's okay. There we go. What do you mean they weren't jelly donuts? They've tricked me. And wasn't that crazy? How many kids were inaccurately taught that that's what jelly donuts were? I'm like, no, I'm pretty sure that's not. It's funny. Which happens more often than you might think. Perpetually broken over here. True. Oh man, One Piece, the English version, they had Sanji eating a lolly instead of smoking. I remember that. I didn't watch that myself, but I had a friend at the time who loved One Piece. She swore by it. And she was so upset over that. It was... I remember her ranting about it. It was pretty funny. Which, like, I get, but I mean, come on. Oh well. I think most of us thought watching this show around Gen 3 is the hype did fall off. Even though people still like the games. But yeah, I think the roller coaster mimics the interest as well. Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised. Well, now you need to have an ink effect Kraken. I know, I was just kind of trying to think like how I would do that. I could probably use some sort of like GIF effect. There are transparent like GIF-like effects that I can do. I just gotta figure out where I'd get that one specifically because I haven't seen that one. I like getting all the Pokemon, but it annoyed me that you still need to get 2 versions of the game. Yeah, that probably would have annoyed me if I like started late to the games, but that's always been that way, to my knowledge. So I've just always bought 2 games, and then would have 2 consoles and trade between the two, trade between myself. So I don't know. I was used to it, I guess. Like, even now, I have 2 Switches so that I can trade between the 2 Pokemon games. To be fair, though, I always let my borrow brother my second console, though. So he can just play it. He's been playing my Switch lately. He's been loving it. Because I have the Nintendo Online thing. So he's been playing all the Nintendo 64 games on it. And I'm like, you know I have these on the original console. And he's like, yeah, I do prefer the original console, but it is kind of nice playing it on the Switch. And I'm like, see? It's nice, isn't it? I like the Switch quite a bit. Oh, I will say the one bright side of the reduced decks does make it actually realistic to complete the decks. It does, but it really, I don't know. I liked the long-term large goals. I don't like the short little quick stuff. I get bored really quick, so I'm like, oh, I'm done now. You know? Did I turn around? I think I turned around and went the other way. That's why these treasures aren't here yet. It's okay. Whoopsie dingles. Oh, in Gen 3 you needed like 6 games to complete the decks, which is honestly stupid AF. Yeah, technically yes, but I mean I had all of them, so I'm not gonna say that one. Here we go. All this Pokemon talk is making me want to go out and grab a Game Boy Color in the older games, right? I still have my old OG Game Boy Color. It still works too. The old clear purple plastic. It's pretty great. Hello, Betty's Dungeon Adventures. Welcome. Glad to have you here. How are you doing, my dear? Let me shake up my drink a little bit. It's melting lopsidedly. There we go. Oh, on this talk, I know you replaced a battery in your GBA game cartridge. Was it easy to do? Oh, thank you for the hydrate. Hydrate, everybody. It's good for you. Whoops. I didn't mean to get rid of my mug. There we are. Was it easy to do? I just got a new battery for my SP, and that was easier than expected, but I'm still afraid I'll break the game itself when I do that. It wasn't hard, but you do have to be extremely delicate. Because if it's never had a battery replaced before, in the older cartridges, some of the newer ones they don't, but new, take quotation marks. But they solder the battery strap to the battery and the cartridge. Not the cartridge, the chip inside of it. So, like, you gotta break it to get it out, the old battery. So if yours has that, it's like some of mine have and some of mine haven't. I think it might have depended on like where it was made or something. I don't know. But if it has that, you gotta be very careful. So it's definitely delicate. But once you have it out, it's easy to replace. Oh! Thank you so much for the resub, Siek, or Kiek. I always feel like I'm saying your name wrong. Super appreciate your support because thanks to folks like you, I can keep working and doing what I'm doing. So thank you so much. Hey, have you ever done the Najatar meta achievement? I have. That's one of my favorites, so much that I did it twice. Same with the Mechagon one. So yes, I have. I liked that one. The Mechagon and Najatar meta achievements are actually probably some of my favorite metas in the game. So I don't know what that says about me, but there you go. Oh, I've just realized I'm looking forward to your stream every day now. You come on just as I'm getting off work. The well-caffeinated vibes are contagious. Aw, well thank you. I appreciate it. And I'm glad you're here and thank you for supporting me. I'm glad. Like, it tickles me. Siek or Kiek are both right. Thanks. Okay, cool. I'll go with Siek. It sounds cute. It sounds like I'm saying Siek, dude. Bruh. I'm cool. Anyway, I'll stop now. I know. I'm lame. That's okay. But that does make me genuinely feel pretty good, though, that people do look forward to my streams, because I look forward to them, too. I enjoy streaming, and it's been fun with all of you folks. Been having generally a good time, you know? Oh, gonna refill my cup. Ooh, go get it. Go get that refill. Yeah, that makes me nervous. Yeah, definitely be very, very, very careful. But once that first time you break the soldering, if yours has it, it's fine. It's super easy to replace it again. Because I've had to do that for a few times, especially for the GBA cartridges, because the Pokemon games in those need a day and night cycle, or you can't evolve certain Pokemon if it's just stuck. So, yeah. Kind of necessary for those. I am working through them right now. They are some of the most fun I've had in a long time in this game. Or let me start over. Fun I've had in this game in so long. Well, I'm glad to hear that. I did really enjoy them. Did I skip a treasure? I did. I did really enjoy them, honestly. I thought those were pretty well handled. The RNG on the Mechagon one can be a little much. But beyond the RNG, I liked it for what it was. But I guess that's the collector in me, so I'm usually pretty forgiving in terms of, like, collection systems, even if it's really grindy. I don't know, I like the long-term goals, I guess. I'm pretty content with that sort of stuff. Went from well-caffeinated there to over-caffeinated. Yeah, well, I'm drinking a 20-ounce blended, I mean, it's almost gone now, coconut mocha, so I'm a... And it's got actual sugar. It's not a sugar-free one. I usually do sugar-free because when I have sugar, I get like a little hyped. I'm oversensitive to it. And this is purely sugared caffeine, so I'm a little like, wee today. But then in like an hour, I'm going to be like, I'm dead. So, sugar crash. Oh, but you know, thought I would treat myself a little bit. Not good to do that once in a while. Oh, did you install the AC? I did. Which, speaking of, I actually need to turn it on. I'm getting a little warm. Because it's not been super hot today. So actually, give me just a second to close... Can I actually close the window? No, I'm not going to reach. Hold on 1 second. There. Thank you so much for the follow, Niktos. Welcome. Glad to have you here. Turn on, please. Hello. There we go. And I hope you enjoy your stay. And thank you for reminding me about the AC. I'm over here like, phew, I'm getting a little warm. Gotta get used to having an AC. It's not my immediate, oh, I'll just turn on the AC if I'm too warm reaction yet, so getting there. Oh, but yes, it's been working wonderfully. So glad I have it. It was a pain in the butt to get installed, but I have it now. Oh, the paints are slowly killing me. Oh no, I'm sorry. Yeah, for the paints, the one that took me the longest, weirdly, was the one that comes off of the Trog. I don't know why, but that one specifically was just like, no. I just didn't want to. Hey, you got the red sword! Man, it's your lucky day. Congrats. Oh, my internal battery and my rupee cartridge has been dead for like 20 years. Oh no. Poor thing. Yeah, I feel that. Yep. But yeah, you can get the GBA batteries. I forget what they're officially called. Like what their actual name of the batteries are, but little coin batteries, you know. You can replace them. I don't solder them back in case you're curious. I just use duct tape. Little tiny thin strip of duct tape and just lay it over the top of it. Because once you like close the cartridge, it kind of holds it in place anyways. Good little tight seal. And you have to have a special screwdriver to open it. It's like, oi. Oh well. Making me want to play those again. Best part too is if in the future, if there's ever enough interest, I did this for a while, but people, viewer retention went down drastically. But if people ever want, I do have the add-on to my GameCube, and I can play the original GBA Pokemon and GBC, Game Boy Color, on my GameCube, which I do have set up to work with my Elgato and my computer. So I can actually stream those. I am set up for it. So that's a thing. If we ever want to do other console games, I have OG consoles. There wouldn't be any emulators because I got all the OGs because I'm old that way. But yeah. Do that maybe again one day. There you go. Excellent. Last time we did it, we attempted a Nuzlocke, and I absolutely borked it before we even left the first city. I was like, well, we're just gonna... Hey, congrats! Got the Lucky Penny achievement. Okay. Treasures, treasures, la 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 la. Come here, you. In your newest video on SL's offerings, wasn't there an account-wide thing of getting one character to max, everything else out, then everything else becomes a lot easier? For Grateful offerings specifically, no. You can kinda do that with Anima, just because you can farm all your Anima on one person, like the building. No, unfortunately, no. It is, unfortunately, no. You have to fully build it the same way on all 4 alts. Regardless of whether you complete it on one character or not. Can confirm. I'm on because my main here is done. He's absolutely done. Bought pretty much everything from the vendors. He's fully upgraded in all 4 covenants, and there is no difference in my other 3 alts. So, unfortunately, no. Unless I'm missing something, but it hasn't changed. Come here, you. Excellent. The only thing I know about is maybe what you're thinking about is the Anima farming. There's an achievement for having all of your Covenant Sanctums upgrade thingies at rank 3, and then you get like an Anima buff, and you'll get Anima more as you get Anima faster, rather. More Anima as you farm Anima, there we go. But that's also character specific, unfortunately. Hello, Moromi. Welcome. How are you doing? Glad to have you here. Here we go. DF free? Is Dragonflight free or something? And hello, Senri, or Senri. How are you doing? Glad to have you here. Alright. Where's the treasure? Here it is. Welcome, welcome, everyone. Excellent. Okay. 2 back to back. Nice. Come here, you. Poor little beetle. We just beat the crap out of it. I'm doing great. I was finally able to convince myself to do an important act of self-care. Nice! Well, congrats. Hopefully you feel good after doing so. Always good to do once in a while, I think. I feel like all of us are pretty guilty of not doing that. I know I speak from experience, that's for sure. Alright. Oh, my blended's already almost gone. I'm sad. Alright. This destabilized core has a lot of health. For a little itty bitty guy. So cute though. I always forget self-care, too focused on taking care of everyone else. Yeah, I feel that. I'm getting so many schematics. Wow. And by so many I mean 2, but it's weird that it happened more than once. Look at all these rares, we'll just get all these. If you're Anima farming, it's technically faster to skip the rares, but I know Silver said she needs all the rares because she's still a little new, because she skipped Shadowlands, so... Getting all the juicies, which is fine. They drop Anima too. I'll take it. Alright, here we go. Beautimus. 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 Perfect. Boop. Paw with a bub. Excellent. And we got Vexus over there too. Perf. I know it is weird not being able to mine. This character has always had mining, but I've recently decided to just give in and get rid of my gathering professions on my profession mains and give them engineering instead. That way I have all of the utility, including the ports especially, of engineering. So it's kind of killing me. It hurt my soul, but like realistically I never use it. I use the engineering stuff way more, so yeah, kind of killed me. Yeah, okay, so we'll go this way. Are there any cool engineering goodies in Shadowlands? I mostly skip professions in Shadowlands. I know there's some toys and stuff, but mainly the thing I super love is the wormhole generator. Let me show you here. The wormhole generator for Shadowlands, you can just pick where you want to go with it, and you can use it from anywhere. So you can be all the way over in, like, Netherstorm and use this. One for each zone, including Ouroboros, and it includes the Zereth Mortis here as well. I just haven't unlocked it yet, because that comes from Paragon. But it's really nice! It's really nice! And it's only on a 15-minute cooldown. Really handy, too. But the main thing is like the wormhole generators is really what I like. And you can get it for Dragonflight as well if you upgrade your engineering a bit. You can get specific zone ports as well, otherwise it's random. They make you work for that a little bit more too. BFA and older, they're ports, but they're all random. But even then, it's really useful. And I'm just like, kills me because it's my mains who I actually play the most. I don't really play my alts. When I say mains plural, I mean class mains. I have a main for each class, so there's 13. So keep that in mind. But still, they all have, like, they're also my main profession holders. And they're the ones that, besides the engineer, don't have engineering. And so I can't take advantage of porting everywhere when I farm a lot. And I'm like, you know what? You know what? I think I'm just gonna bite the bullet. There's enough classes now. I can choose one of them to be mining, another one to be herbalism, and another one to be skinning. And then all 13 can have engineering. So that's, I think, the direction I'm gonna go. And I've already done it on a couple alts, and it's already been way handy. So I'm like, alright. Well, I should say mains. Alright, so yeah. I'll probably do a video on it about how I'm doing that now, because it does contradict one of my old profession videos. So, in fact, let me make a note of that real quick. So I will forget. I don't make a note. Profession vid. Profession vid. There we go. That way people know what I'm doing and why, and I can show you like what my reasoning was, yada yada yada. So we got Vitane over there. We'll just get it for Vitane. Why not? Get it over with. I do wish this big orb in the center like rotated. It's really cool, and it looks like it rotates because you can see all the individual like bars, I guess. I want to see it rotate. It probably looks really cool. Oh well. I want to work towards my all the things completion and legacy content, but I don't know where to start. Anyone got some ideas? This does not include SL content. Well, for me, I would say, like, the way I would do it would be to focus on mounts, specifically. Because when you do mounts, by proxy, you're going to be doing a lot of raids, which you'll get transmog. You're going to be doing a lot of reputation, and thus get rep. So if you just focus, like, on your mount list, and just go through, like, each expansion, or however you want to do it, that's how I did it, and that's how I got so much done. By really kind of technically focusing on just one thing. So I would say start with mounts, because everything else will kind of fall in line with it. Here we go. Here is Cypherbound chest. Got almost every mount from Legacy raids already. Nice, congrats. That's awesome. Latte and Proba's Cash. Can't get that one. Okay. We press on. Perfect. There are a couple things in here I should probably just trade you. Can I trade while you're on my back? I can. Take this, and that, and this. There you go. Transmog. Da-da-da-da-da-da. Oh, got those too. You're very welcome. Perfect. Oh, don't log out. You may be able to log back in. Can't log in. Uh-oh. Good to know. Well, we'll stay logged in. Man's Earth Mortars. I have to go farm a bunch more Genesis motes there at some point. Yeah, I need to farm Genesis motes as well. I haven't done them, many of the mounts for this zone yet. Mainly been focusing on Anima farming to get all of my my four Covenant mains, get their sanctums all done so that I can start farming Covenant stuff on my armor mains, that is. It seems there's a login issue across all Blizzard servers. Oh, login issues again? I know, I feel like they've really been having a lot of issues with that sort of stuff lately. Just across the board. That's certainly a bummer. Dude, I just went to take a quick shower. Oh no! Rip. Well, not that I'm promoting it, but sometimes when this happens, a mouse juggler can be really handy. Cough, you didn't hear it from me. Anyway, Anima. Let's see. There we go. I've had so many connection issues this week. Logs me out at least once an hour. Ah, gross. That's not good. I haven't had too many of that. I've had some disconnects once in a while, but not like a lot. So that's good. Not good for you though. That's hopefully that gets resolved. Here we go. Might take a short break here though, speaking of breaks, because I haven't had my soup today. By soup I mean my collagen drink. Oh, I was in a rush this morning to try to get out the door because I'm trying to flip-flop my schedule so I do my town stuff in the morning instead of the afternoon. So we'll get another treasure here and then I might do that. Let's see here. Even Wrath is having issues. I can't even log to D4 either. Oh, gross. That's not good. Not good! Okay, well, it's about that time. We're gonna take a short break. Hopefully I don't get DC'd or something. We'll find out. I think we're safe here. And I will be right back. And Classic too? Good gravy. Yikes. But yeah, I will be right back. There we go. I am back. Okay. Doot doot doot. Excellent. Back in action. Oh, all the Blizzard login servers are down. Oh no. Well, let's hope we don't get DC'd. Thank you. Welcome back to you as well, and anyone else that might have popped out for a minute. Looks like Silver AFK'd for a sec. Well, we will wait for her to return then. That is okay. Doot doot doot. But welcome back, all of you. Sorry I can't get back in the game. Hopefully they fix that soon. Hello, Shantyman Gaming. How are you doing? Glad to have you here. Oh no, I just logged out to switch to an alt rip. Yeah, apparently they're having issues right now, so that's good to know. Come on, Silver, don't be gone too long. We don't want you logging out. I don't know where she went. Well. Hello? Well, I guess she'll catch up. It's okay. It's okay. Oh, we blame Andy for the servers going down. Who's Andy? Who's Andy? Middle of vacay. Doing great. Lots of zoos and 3 zones closer to Lore Master knocked off my list. Nice. Congrats. Awesome. Hey, is she moving? I'll wait for her to catch up. Oh, hi there. First stream I've been able to catch. Was wondering as a new player how I should go about farming mounts. Should I go in order, difficulty? Great YouTube shows or vids, by the way. Well, welcome, Man the Great. Glad to have you here. Thank you so much for enjoying my content. And honestly, I would say, like, how I would probably do it is by expansion or content type. That would be the 2 ways I would do it. So you could either do, like, all the vanilla ones, all the Kata ones, all the BC ones, etc. Or you could do it by type, like all the ones from raids, all the ones from rep, stuff like that. So I would say probably those could be your 2 options of preference, how I'd do it anyways. Hello, Eliandola. Welcome. How are you doing? Did I hear somebody say that some servers are down again? Yeah, apparently the login servers are not working. And I haven't logged off in a while, so I'm not going to. Yet, luckily. Luckily I don't have to do account swapping today. It's just my main account, so we're safe there as long as we don't get DC'd, I guess. All the ones that simply refuse to draw for me, like Raven Lord. True that, I feel that. Yeah, the 2 raid ones I can immediately think of that just refuse to drop for me are Experiment 12B from Dragon Soul. It will not drop, and I don't know why. And shockingly, this is going to sound like a shock if you know me, the Blackrock Foundry Mythic Mount. Whatever that one was. The cleft tough looking thing. Yeah, I don't have that one either. Just think about that for a second. I'm still trying to get Hulon. Nice. That is a fun mount too. I do like Hulon. It's cute. Cloud Serpents are pretty. Seriously, I only need 2 from BC, and they're the dungeon ones. Of course, you know, theoretically the ones you would think would drop faster because you can run them every day. But no. Yep. There we go. Nice. Okay. On our merry way here for some Anima. Shifting Star Gorgers down there as well. So we'll grab him too. There we go. Raid drops weren't bad. Ashes I got one weekend on my 7th run. Dang. I don't remember how many tries it got me, but I know that was one of the first ones I focused on. Way back in WoD. When I started officially mount farming. I know Invincible took me 600 something tries. It was ominously close to a 666. I remember that, and I was like, yep, checks out. Yep, they sure are. Very pretty. Indeed. I got real lucky with Antorus, Urzul in 3. Dang, congrats. I haven't farmed that one too much. The Legion and newer stuff, I haven't farmed that much. But everything older than that, I've pretty much got, except for like 2 things. But soon. Referring to like raids and dungeons specifically. Oh, Ashes Woe, I haven't got that one yet either. Dang. You'll get it eventually. It's kind of like gambling, but with mounts. Nor Invincible or the Shah or the Ishak mount. Yeah, those definitely took some numbers. Well, at least with the world bosses, they increased the drop rate of them like significantly, which I can definitely vouch for, because it took me about 200 something tries to get them all. Each one of them from the 5 world bosses after they upped it. Before that, I was up to like 15,000 tries. I wish I was joking. Ha 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 ha. My brain. Yeah. Ashes Invincible having the Onyx all less than 100 swings. Good grief. You have some seriously good RNG. Seriously high RNG for you there. Oh, that's amazing. I hope so. I wish I knew which of my alts had good RNG so I'd have that alt try for all the bosses. Well, definitely lots of experience, because I know that my Druid and my Hunter main, those 2, those are my lucky ones. My main here, my Paladin, my main maid, his luck is trashed here. Absolute garbage. And Silver here can confirm. It's just awful. Ugh. Some of the mounts I've gotten only because she traded them to me. You know, in later patches, like the Time Reaver is one, and then she got it in like the next few dungeons or whatever it was after that. I was like, yep, I knew it. Boo. Oh well, that's how it be sometimes. That's how it be. There we go. Nice. I think she traded me that in BFA, I think, because I'd been farming for that every time walking quite religiously since it came out in WoD. Can you believe time walking's been around that long? Thank you so much for the sub, Shantyman Gaming. Super appreciate your continued support, because thanks to folks like you, I can keep working and doing what I'm doing, so thank you so much! Really appreciate it. Streak hype indeed, yes! Super appreciate it. Oh, you guys are too nice to me. I appreciate it. This needs to hurry up and cool off so I can drink it. I want to drink my soup. It's not actually soup, but it's kind of like soup. Makes me think of soup. My Hunter main has the best RNG too. I blame it on her being a goblin somehow. Honestly, that's hilarious. Mine's a blood elf, but and my druid's a night elf. So those 2 have the best luck. By my calculations, we are precisely as nice as we need to be. Oh, well, thank you. I appreciate that. Alright. Ah, Zareth Mortis is so pretty. I want to live here. I want to live in one of these little triangle Stargate houses. They're just so pretty. Kills me. But did you know, I think it was Hebrew? Apparently Zareth in Hebrew means like perplexity or something. I was like, huh, so perplexity death. Zareth Mortis. Sounds about right. That sounds correct. I'd go with it. There we go. Oh, I got insanely messed up by the recent announcement of the 19th anniversary mount, because 19th means we're nearly to the point where WoD is older than halfway. You're not wrong. You're not wrong. And hey, did you see that it's like a recolor of the World Breaker? I know some people were complaining about that, but I really like the blue. Oh, there goes the bird and silver. Goodbye. Coming back. I'm coming down. There we go. But yeah, can you believe 19th anniversary is coming up? It's so funny because someone was like telling me my math was wrong the other day on Twitter. I was like, I can't believe it's whatever I said. Something about it being 19 years old now. They're like, no, it's not been out that long. I'm like, I hate to tell you, but the 19th anniversary is in just a few months. It's It's old. I don't know what to tell you, man. Yeah, it was kind of funny. Thank you so much for the Anima farming video, by the way. You're very welcome, Shanty Man. Happy to help. Figured folks would like a good refresher on all that jazz and how that can work, so, you know, because there's a lot to do in Shadowlands. Love it or hate it, it's got some pretty sick mog and a lot of things to collect, so, waha! That's what we're doing. Anima Farm, Anima Farm. Does whatever the Anima Farm does. I don't think I could deal with those birds. Totally understandable. Remember, if you could drink when WoW launched, take your ibuprofen. True. Let's see, how old was I when WoW launched? Because that was in 2004. Let me do math, actually. Because I did play when WoW launched. I didn't play for very long. Let's see, it would be 2004 minus 1992. I was 12. Silver was 5. I was 12. Somewhere in that range, you know, ignoring months and just going by years. I was... Let's see. Yeah, I'd be 12 because it was launched in the latter half of the year. My birthday's in February, so... Yeah, I would have been 12. I could deal with less rescuing souls from the Maw. The revenue with people asking me to make their parties cooler. 15k Anima, no problem. Save 80 souls from the Maw, oof. See, I'm the opposite. The souls one only takes like 5 minutes, including flight point travel. So I can do that one really fast. You guys want a video on that one too? It's actually pretty easy. But I can do that one too if you like. Maybe folks would like that. It's the Anima one for me that's like, takes forever. I had just turned 20. Yep. So you're 8 years older than me? However that works. Math, something like that. I was 24. Yep, look at all ya. Yep. I was too young to really kind of make most of my own decisions. Accurately, I would say. I really didn't... It's kind of funny, actually. That speaks to players, because I really didn't get into WoW until my early 20s. I had played it every expansion, but I would quit, because I would get really bored and just be like, I'm out of here. Because it didn't have, like, collecting and... Like, a lot of those systems really didn't come around until later expansions. Later, quotation mark, I mean, like, Wrath Plus. But, you know... But it wasn't until, yeah, it was 21? When did Miss Pandaria release? 2012? It was 2013 when I officially stuck around. So let's see, I would have been, nope, that's not the calculator. 13 minus 1992, I was, yeah, 21. I would have been 21. So that's when I actually stuck around. Funny that. I was in my last year or two of high school when WoW came out. I haven't had a social life since. Hey, this is social life. What are you talking about? We are socializing right now, and don't let anyone tell you otherwise. Harumph. Yes. You were 13 in MOP. You were just a bab. Just pick him up in Torghast runs. See, I don't bother with Torghast. I think Torghast takes longer than how I do it. I do it in 5 minutes. Including flight points, so it's probably technically 3. And I was the best raid healer. Yeah, I don't doubt it. I just turned 14. We were playing it in an internet cafes because I couldn't buy a gaming PC yet. Nice. I would, but I did it for the first set of covenants I was doing stuff for, and now I have nothing left in Torghast to get. I'm a Tower Ranger through and through. Nice. Yeah, I don't have everything. Torghast is definitely something I didn't do much of when it was current, just because I looked at it, did it for a little bit. I didn't like the point system that they add, and I was like, you know what? I'll come back when I out-level this. So, yeah. I started playing because my brother moved out of state and we wanted to keep playing together. Aw, that's sweet. I like that. I still need to work on Torghast stuff. Yeah, me too. I've got some of it done now. But that's a later grind. I'm trying to get the Anima stuff done first. Huh. Wrath is when I got into it, at the behest of several family members. Nice. Loved Wrath story-wise, because Arthas was my favorite. He was my dude. They've all left playing, and I'm still playing. I feel that. I am the same. I have survived many previous friendships as well. All of them quit. Many guilds, many friends, all that stuff. So, yet I've stuck around. Haven't stopped playing really since the Thunder King patch. 5.2 or whatever it was. The Thunder King. I say I'm a BC baby and a BFA baby. That makes sense. Understandable. Yeah, I'd technically be qualified as a MOP baby, even though I did start sooner, but I didn't stick around long enough to really do stuff. I was that idiot kid that would be like, I'm bored, and then I'd quit, delete all of my characters, uninstall the game, and then go do something else. I don't know why. I wish I didn't. I wish I kept my alts. And when I tried to get them back in MOP, they're like, no, sorry, it's been too long. I was like, oh, okay. Which is fine, I get it. But, I could have had a character all the way back from vanilla, guys. Oh well. It's okay. Oh, I feel that. Most of my friends and siblings have stopped playing too. Yep. That's why I'm super pleased that Silver came back, because Canary's not super into it anymore, and that's fine. I'm totally fine as a solo player. It's not that I'm not. But having Silver come back and us who grinds together and stuff has been delicious! Because then we can just sit there in Discord and RP while we grind through all the boring stuff. It's been so amazing. Huh, Silver. Ooh woo. She's the one riding with me. And the mention of internet cafes makes me feel ancient. You know, I've never even been to an internet cafe. It's not really popular over here. Or if it was, it's been a long time. They still have internet cafes? Nice. And then everyone else quit. Has been the end of every WoW story I have from Wrath to MOP and then came back for DF. Yep, that's how it was for me just repeatedly. Even in WoD, I finally had a great raiding guild and it lasted for 6 months or whatever it was because of guildmaster drama. And they all quit. Never came back. I was like, oh, okay. Never mind. Super disappointing. Yep, so true, Zula. Yeah, absolutely. It's nice to have a buddy that shares your playstyle. Absolutely. I know Silver pretty much retired from competitive content to my knowledge as well. We just do collecting and grinding together now. We did raid together for a brief time in Legion. But after that, I'm just like, you know what? I think we did Mythic Plus for like the first patch of BFA, and then I at least officially called it good. I was like, I'm done. I am so done. I don't like competitive content anyways. It's just not my thing. Oh well. Can I drink this yet? Have you cooled down enough yet? I want to drink my bone broth. Ooh, it's perfect. Nailed it. Delicious. Oh. Treasure. I was definitely not in a great place to stick around when I walked away. I came back with a full-time job, a wife, and the ability to not know life. Well, that's definitely good then. Definitely good to get IRL stuff in order first. Hello there, how was yesterday? Hello, Fafnir. Yesterday was fantabulous. Glad to have you here again. What did we do yesterday? We did a little bit of archaeology, and then I got super bummed because my archaeology add-on is absolutely broken. And I won't lie, I think that one makes my day because the little ding ding sound, ding ding, like when I find stuff, I didn't realize that I needed it to drive me. So we switched to, what did we do? Oh, I was checking alts to see who could grab Anima from the Covenants. That's right. That's right, that's what we did. So yeah, yesterday was fine. Is the matriarch doing anything yet? She's just kind of been standing there. She's supposed to be fighting stuff. Still no. Alright, that's fine. You do you, boo. Starbucks are basically the internet cafes of this age if you think about it. That's true. That's true. That's a good point. Here we go. The drama is why I'm a solo player. I feel that. There was so much guild drama. I'm like, why are you guys even fighting? Like, seriously, this isn't high school. Calm down. It's only a game. Why you have to be mad? I don't know. People would fight over the weirdest stuff. That's just how some people are. When you don't have a happy home life, you're gonna take it out on everyone else around you, I suppose. Pretty common, it seems. Lack of time and drama are why I'm a solo player. Whoop. There we go. I've gotten so used to it that I have totally forgotten how to play with other people. I can feel you on that one. It's been a little bit of a... I don't want to say culture shock, because that's not the right phrase. But an adjustment, I guess, period for me to get back to used to doing stuff with someone again. Because I've been very solo for the past year plus now. Couple years. Something like that. Like, I would play with Canary off and on, but most of the time it was just me. So, yeah, being able to do something with someone almost all the time now, I'm just like, how do? Here we go. The timer on Mythic Plus is the bane of Mythic Plus. Yeah, I agree. I don't do the best DPS, so I get left out of hierarchies, i.e. after 2 weeks after the season. Yeah, totally understandable. Yeah, that's my bane, if you will, on Mythic Plus as well. I wouldn't mind Mythic Plus. I would enjoy it if I had the right team and it didn't have a timer. If it was not timed, I would probably enjoy it. But I do not like timed events. They stress me out. I don't like it. I can't get up and just go to the bathroom when I need to. Like, no. So that's why I said forget it. And I did a lot of Mythic Plus. I did a lot back in, especially early Legion, before Silver and I had started playing together when we met. I did a lot. Priest, monk, hunter, all those things. Right. Keep forgetting we can't get this rare. Oh well. I miss raiding a lot, but after being burned by old friends, I'm just over it. I do miss HPAL healing, though. Yeah, totally understandable. I do not miss it. Not one bit. I never enjoyed it. I had to get to that point in my life where I'm like, why am I doing this? I hate it. It's a constant struggle. I don't like any of these people except for like one. Why am I doing this? You know. And Launcher now has a notification that they're working to fix the login issues. Well, that's good. Glad they're... Oh, you made friends? You made lots of friends, alright. I lost all my good RP friends to internet drama. It was so unnecessary and childish. Yep, I feel that. I lost the previous friend to stuff like that. I can relate 100%. Drama is the main reason why I put it in our guild recruitment that are a drama-free guild. Well, mostly drama-free. Drama will exist as long as there are more than one person in a group. Yeah, absolutely. Like, as much as possible. Much as humanly possible. I like to not have drama. Like, it's gonna happen once in a while, but... when it's just a constant thing, no one needs that toxicity. It's not good for anyone's health. Sounds like it's time to play AUG. Then you just need the other DPS to do good instead. That's funny. Let's see, yeah. How many keys do I have? I only have 2. That's fine. How did you meet Silver? Well, that's quite the story. I was in a very crappy raiding guild. I'll give you the short version. During Legion. Midway through Legion. It was during... Nighthold. Yep. When Nighthold was current season. And a lot of drama in that guild. They were not good people. I was stupid. I don't know why I stuck around, but I'm kind of glad I did just because I met Silver through it. But anyway, They had a split because of a big argument. Half of them went to a different server. Those are the ones I followed. And then half of them stayed on that server. Actually, I think they went to a different server too. Both of them just completely went off the server. Titus Jammer, glad to have you here. Thank you so much for the follow, and I hope you enjoy your stay. But yeah, anyway, there was a split in the guild. I went with one group. We started raiding with another guild, and then everyone that I had moved servers with decided to quit a week later. And I was left with this guild full of people I didn't even know. And I was like, you know what? Forget it. I'm going back to a server I actually want to be on. So I moved my main back to Moonguard. Because I've always had characters on Moonguard, but it was never my main. So I officially moved my main to Moonguard. And I had Hordes on Wormrest as well. But anyway, they were trying... The original slice that I didn't go with was trying to get back together. Right, I'm missing a piece here. I did Mythic Plus with them a lot before the split, and one guy who was an absolute jerk, found out later, ended up inviting him to the guild to do Mythic Plus because he did really good in our key. And he's the one that split with the other side I didn't go with, and he had met Silver. Do you remember that, Silver? He was the priest guy that was a jerk. I don't even remember his name. Not that it matters, but you know what I mean. And long story short, all the splits kind of started coming back together. We met in Discord. Silver was there because she came back with that other half. I met her, and then her and I kind of broke off and did our own thing. I know it's really kind of a convoluted, but it really is a convoluted story. So we met through the guild, quotation marks. I remember him completely. Yeah, you know who I'm talking about. He was not a great guy. And I didn't know that until after I invited him. I was like, oh, man. He was a good priest. Give him that. Shadow Priest specifically. Anyway, that's our very convoluted origin story. It's a little confusing, but, you know, that's how we met. It was because of that guy I invited who was a jerk and all the guild splits that we somewhat reunited with new people, and she was in that, and then her and I was like, yeah, see ya, everyone else, goodbye. It was kind of funny. Anyway. Toss me with a few people in Ark and I'm fine, but toss a random person in my WoW party and I'm a deer in the headlights. Totally understandable. I've been a solo player for a few years, but my girlfriend recently started playing. As she's a new player, she just stops and enjoys the scenery. So it's nice stopping and smelling the roses instead of running from quest to quest. Well, that's good. Yeah, I enjoy doing that too. It's definitely good to do that, because honestly, if you really stop and look around, the World of Warcraft universe is gorgeous. Absolutely gorgeous. Shadow Priest, that should have been your first clue. Hey now, I mained Shadow Priest for a while. It was my main at the beginning of Legion, actually, was Shadow Priest. And at the end of it, I switched. They needed a healer, so I went from Shadow to Disc/Holy in Antorus. Dug up my old... And then I healed his Disc in the first patch of BFA. But I've always loved Shadow Priest, though. Hello, just saw your video on YouTube and decided to come visit you. Well, welcome, Tidius. Glad to have you here, and I'm glad you enjoyed my video. Well, welcome. Welcome to Alastrem. I like saying it like that because it sounds like some sort of fancy food. Yeah. Yeah, WoW's art team really knocks it out. They really do. Even the zones I don't really care for, like, they're still beautiful to me. Even the old ones. I mean, have you ever gone to Outlands and just looked up? Good grief, some of the best skyboxes in the game. But I'm a sucker for space type stuff anyway, so. Slowly backs away and slips out. No sudden moves. Oh, Betty. Oh, let me take another sip here. Mm-hmm. Excellent. Mm-hmm. Yum. Stay hydrated, everyone. It's good for you. Alright. Animu does whatever an Animu does. Can it swim? Yes, it can. Animu in a can. Here we go. Yes. Be prepared for random singing. Enjoying WoW with a new player can be a great experience. Get excited over them, getting excited over every little thing. Right? It really is. It really is. Alright. More Anima. Alright. We're getting a good amount. Getting a good amount. Not too shabby. Oh, avian nest, cipher bound. Perfect. Farming these treasures is like, ooh, piece of candy. Ooh, piece of candy. Ooh, piece of candy. They just don't stop. Which is why, honestly, it's kind of nice, though, because it's endless. I'm not sitting there going, wow, I wish these things would respawn. No, they're like, just the perfect amount of almost too many of them. And so it's kind of nice. Okay. Here we go. Motwata. GIF. Hi Kraken, how are you? And why are you farming the Anima? Hello Arthazod. I am doing fantabulous, and I'm farming Anima so I can upgrade my 3 other armor mains' sanctums. That way I can start farming all the Mog and stuff for my other classes. Because my main here is done with it, basically, but I still need it for the other 3, which for me is Hunter, Demon Hunter, and Mage. For the 3 I chose. So yeah, gonna get all that delicious Mog. But you need like a lot of Anima to be able to do that, so it's okay. I don't mind. It's a bit much, but I don't mind. Oh cool, well yes it is. Gotta get that sick Mog. Because I love transmog. Absolutely love it. Whee! Beautimous. Oh, it's a little grindy, but you know, I don't mind. It's okay. Because when it's done, it'll be hella satisfying, let me tell you. Where was this other one? Oh, it's over here. Oh, is this the one? Nope, it's a nest. Perfect. There's some of them that are in caves, and I am too lazy to go into the cave and get it. I'm just like, I'll skip it. Alright. And Zerath Mortis is just so pretty, too. It's lovely being here, honestly. I want to live here. I want a little triangle Stargate looking house. Come out, watch the proto deer and the proto birds wander by. Pet my pet frog. I'd be very happy, Kraken. Alright. Mo Twata! Oh, to spend my days pondering the Buffoid of the pond. Yes! That would be absolutely wonderful. Zerath Mortis is currently in my fave zone in the game in terms of appearance. I love the overgrown ruins look. Me too. Same. The aesthetic is just wonderful, and I really hope we see... Was there one over here? Or am I just blind? It's probably I'm just blind. It's okay. It's absolutely gorgeous. But I'm a sucker for like very alien, cosmic, kind of sci-fi, high fantasy flavor type stuff. So it definitely jives with me. Here we go. But I've always been a fan, I don't want the pull one, of very dramatic zones where it's very saturated and, you know, exaggerated, if you will, where you've got bright and dark colors and very dramatic landscapes with like these big orbs or the big mountains and the little things over here, or the trees are right against the desert, and you know, stuff like that. When it's very bold, those are the zones that really get me, that I love. If it's just kind of muted and all the same, I'm like, eh. Look at that flower growing in this orb. What? Sir, I don't think you could do that. I mean, I guess you can because you did, but dude. I think I spelled that wrong. No, it looks correct. It did really want to. There we go. I think my maybe unpopular opinion is that Nazmir is one of the coolest aesthetic zones. It's definitely gorgeous. I do really like Nazmir. It's very... I like the dark, spooky, swampy, blood troll type stuff. It's definitely got a good look going on. If there's a Draenei architecture like overgrown ruin zone somewhere, that may become my fave. That's one tough flower. Yeah, it was. But yeah, agreed. I would love to see more like that. Like maybe another planet that the Draenei colonize at some point or something. Or maybe even going into like somewhat past Argus. Or maybe Argus proper, because while we did go to Argus, we kind of only went to like a few chunks of it. We didn't really, if you look like off the side and the scenery stuff, we didn't go to all of it. There's a very large planet down there that we didn't explore. I mean, I don't know how much of it is explorable because of the fell and stuff, but I don't know. Something to consider. It's kind of really cool. Plus, not to mention those other planets we went to through the, I forget what they're properly called. I just called them Argus invasions. But you know the ones where we go to, like, fight the little bosses and stuff? They take you literally to a different planet. There's one with giant trees that reminds me of Kashyyyk from Star Wars. I want to go there so badly. I want to see these other planets. I'm a nerd. I really want space travel. Which we have the ability to, between magic and spaceships. Maybe one day. Here we go. I live in Nazmir, Florida. Accurate. Accurate. Alternate timeline Argus. Ooh, that would be interesting. That would be interesting. I wonder what that would look like. Like maybe one where the Eridar at the time before they became the Draenei, Kil'jaeden, Archimonde, and Velen all said no to Sargeras. I wonder what would have happened. Instead of two of them joining and then Velen fleeing. Interesting to think about. That's a big what if. I'm concerned about swapping covenants on my main because I don't know what progress saves and what doesn't, and also if I need renown 80 or not for anything. You don't have to worry about swapping. You can absolutely swap. The only thing that it won't save is if you have mission table missions going. If those are going, those will stop and just kind of undo themselves. But everything else, you are perfectly free. Nothing will be undone. I do recommend getting 80 renown in all of your covenants, at least on one character though, because once you do, you unlock all of the Mog mounts, transmog, on your account, and all of them can use it and it's not covenant bound. But otherwise, you're totally fine, totally safe to swap as many times as you want. They have Draenei warp technology. Yeah, exactly, they do! They do, I want to use it! It won't move your animal either. You have to do that first. So the Anima, yeah, you have to move your Anima on your own. You have to do that with the, you can pull it out. There's a vendor by the, can you all, like, get up here? Like, seriously. There's a vendor by the, Flight Master that you can use to pull out your Anima. There we go. Oh, you went down there. Looks like I looted it already. We good. Okay, well, we are at time. My time is up. I gotta get started on some other work now. So we're gonna call it there. So thank you everyone for being here with me. Thank you for hanging out. Here is my schedule if you'd like to see my normal time. Same time every Monday through Friday. Check it because it will change to your time zone. So like if you're in a different part of the planet, you know, it could be a different day entirely. So thank you so much for the follow. Zenyatta, thank you so much for the follow. Glad to have you here. Hope you enjoy your stay. And I will see all of you on Monday, so I don't stream on weekends. I'll be back in a couple days. Do Soul Shape save? Does Ember Crypt progress save? Yes, everything saves. Everything. Nothing changes, except for mission table stuff. That's it. So you don't have to worry about it. Yep, all of it saves. But yeah, I will see you all tomorrow. Bye-bye!